Hey everybody, hope you are having a great February the 2nd. I believe that old Phil saw his shadow, and that means like more winter. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. To cheer me up a little bit, I am doing some collage in my Creative Freedom planner, creatively free to be me planner. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can get this for yourself. It is a 4-month planner that I absolutely adore. You can see that I'm just chunking it up already. It is made by our sweet Leanne at Creatively Free to Be Me. I'm taking some of her elements and some things I've just gathered up, and I wanted to create a collage, and I might even spill over into other pages because I did have a lot of pages left in this book. In the January section of this planner, just because I've just gotten out of the habit of doing a lot of writing, which is semi-distressing and completely understand why I am at that point. And it is okay. It is okay. I wanted to create some colors on these pages. I think what I'm going to do, I think we're going to do these pages. And let me take this binder clip out. I love the sound of a binder clip, so I need to take that out. And then we're just going to add some color to these pages. I started to use watercolor, and then I realized that it would take forever for it to dry, so I'm skipping over the watercolor. Instead, I am using some Distress ink. This is Squeezed Lemonade. I think I'm going to use that as a top layer. And go for the Tim Holtz Mode Lawn as just some background. And the way that I like to do that is just kind of put things on. I love layers, so I'm really just going to kind of work on some layering here. I also think it would be fun to kind of flip these pages and do a little bit of distressing, just on the spines of the pages, because that's just fun. I also love to use crayon on here, Neocolor. But again, you always kind of run into that issue of if you're doing a video, it's just going to be wet. And there's something about, I love a heat tool, but not not overly fond of it when I'm doing a video, because it's just a sound. But like the binder clip, that may be a sound that you really do love. I don't know. It's all up to you. When my little Russian niece came from Russia years ago, that's what she would say. I don't know. So I don't know. What do you like? What do you like? Do you like to hear that sound? Kind of, I have funny feelings about sounds. Sounds can actually trigger. I didn't even realize that until lately, when certain sounds have been kind of grating on my nerves. The odd thing is that they never got on my nerves before. So, welcome to being over 60. It's all kinds of fun. I used a little bit of frayed burlap here. Now I'm going to just use, I do have some blue too, but I'm not, not, oh, okay. That's all right. Let's keep that on the edge there. You can tell these papers in this book are so fantastic. They really do adapt well to whatever media you want to use on them. I love this planner. It has become my, for years I used a composition book planner, And, you know, that was fun. But, man, I really, really, really needed a change. And I am so glad that Leanne published this book. It's just kind of, I don't know, I can't even describe it. It's just kind of become my friend. And I think that is a journal, right? And it becomes your partner, it becomes your source, it becomes the way you track things, it becomes your friend, your intimate friend. Often, again, I'm not writing a whole lot, but I think that I'll be better about that. I got into a habit of not writing last year when my parents fell ill. I felt like I could not write anything positive. I'm big on that. When I journal, I do like to keep on the sunny side. And it was like, well, you know, I'm having a lot of struggle keeping on the sunny side. And so I just got out of the habit of writing. Okay, I think we've got our background done. I'm gonna just leave out my distress inks. The way that I like to start on a collage is I like to start in the middle and work out. So that is what we're gonna do here. Let me grab my glue stick. And we will just start in the middle and do some working out. These are some of Leanne's faux washi strips, and these are layering circles. This was from a fall collection. You can see fall page 1, fall page 2. I don't know if she still has these over at her shop or not. I love her washi strips, and I love anything that comes out of that shop. She has just absolutely beautiful stickers. She does... You can see this is one of her vinyl stickers. These are her stickers as well. I just really did a lot of Leanne work right here with her stickers. All right, so we're gonna start inside, and how I'm gonna do this is just, I'm gonna tear these apart and just kind of start layering them on. You know, if you've ever watched Jennibellie, this is kind of old school Jennibellie, the way that she does her layering. And I've always really, really enjoyed watching her do like old school Jennibellie. I love new school Jennibellie, don't get me wrong, but I think that a lot of us kind of learned creativity from Jenny. She's just such a, she is such an inspirational person. I think I've been listening to Jenny for 10 years. Does that sound right? Jeez. Okay. I'm not sure what that was. Did you hear that? I hope it's Chris. He's practicing downstairs. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's the trash. It was like, oh my gosh, it's shaking the house. Oh my goodness, how funny. They're picking up the trash. Aren't we blessed to have somebody come and pick up the trash? They have not been doing that lately. It's one of those labor shortage type things that we have going on. We went to Food Lion today, and I just got to tell you, the clerk there, the cashier, she was like amazing. She was being so cautious and careful with our groceries. When I got home, it just like, she was a wonderful bagger, you know. She just, I told her when she finished, I mean, it was like watching a ballet or something. I said, it is amazing how you did that. I said, I appreciate you really being so cautious and careful with our groceries. And she was like, oh yes ma'am, no problem at all. But I thought, good grief, she's got chops, man. She really was just doing some beautiful work here. I have this gorgeous card that my friend sent me that I wanted to use for part of this spread. And wouldn't you know it, like I have a little owl piece over here. I have and I love this Hawaiian, Mama bought me some Kona coffee, which I really, really, really love. I think she matches the color scheme, but not quite the vibe that I'm going for. I'm going for kind of a, let's see, what shall we call it? A mystical kind of vibe. I kind of feel that sort of going on here. I kind of like that. I think we're going to go with something like this. I want to be able to read what my friend has written in here. Again, I'm going to take a Leanne sticker, and she calls these layering circles, and I just think they're awesome. And then that way I can open this card and read it when I want to. My dear friend is just incredibly inspiring and incredibly, really, if it weren't for her, I would not be here doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to decide how this is going to work the best. Now, if I leave it like this, then I can open it like that. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll just kind of fold this over just like that. This is a leaning tree card. I've always just absolutely adored these cards. A lot of times you'll see leaning tree cards in, I know this sounds funny, but in like travel truck stops. What am I trying to say? Like a Travel America or something like that, right? Isn't that pretty? All right, now let's add a few circles over here just to kind of, I think I'm going to add one here. I'll add one over here. Aren't they just, that really makes quick work of doing any kind of collage. Now this has a string on it. Has some fiber, so we're gonna take that off. I like the idea of kind of a moon-ish kind of little bit of collage behind the owl, like that. Love this. So I think we'll put this down here, maybe. Well, probably shouldn't have put that circle over there, but okay, I like that a little bit better. And then let's move this down here, and then let's give Mr. Owl a branch to sit on. I thought this was a sticker, but it's not. It's very, very pretty. Has a bronzy sort of, it's a mandala, but it has a bronzy kind of finish to it. I don't know who sent me this owl, but it was like, well, that's just perfect. Exactly what I want to go for today. I'm gonna put the owl right here. And like I said, we'll let's give him a branch to sit on. Kind of. Now the branch is coming out right here. So let's kind of go with that. And then let's extend that over here a little bit. And I'm just going to fold that over. I think that's good. I think that's good. And since I have this off, I'm just going to put it right here. This one up here. I'm liking the colors. I like everything about it. It's really super fun. All right, let's try and find a quote. I've got several to choose from. This is something that I was thinking about when I was washing the dishes the other night, and I thought, you know, I need more magic and less static in my life. So I think we're just going to go with that. It seems like a good quote. More magic, less static. And I have a piece of... Sorry, I got up from the desk. I'll be back. I have another piece of Leanne work. This is watercolor. Getting out a Sharpie. This is kind of the color scheme that I have going on here, you know, with the yellows and greens. I think I'll just take that off there like that. And let's do some of my favorite. To hear Chris practicing downstairs. He's got band practice tonight. So he's learning some new songs. There we go. I want to just kind of test this out. Let me grab a piece of, you know, index card. And let's just, you know, let's just kind of, you know, do we want to do something like this more? Magic. I kind of like the way I did it over here. I went more magic, less static. Do we want to do cursive? Or more magic, less static. I kind of like the cursive. I think we might go with that, and I think I might I don't know. What do you think? This is taking too long. All right, I'm just going to do that. Lowercase. magic. Less static. I think that'll be just fun. Need to get some scissors. I think when you have a planner or you have a writing journal and you add pictures to it, and I know a lot of people do the documented life kind of journaling. I don't have a printer, and so I don't print photographs. I'm not at the point in my life where I like photographs of myself, and I think you have to kind of I'm just not into. I think it's super cool though that the younger generation is kind of doing that sort of thing. I just think it's awesome. I think it creates self-love, and when you get over 60, it's kind of one of those it's hard to like do that self-love thing. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to mount this just on this little piece of washi, or use like these as a background for it. I don't want to get too carried away with the circles. You know what I mean? I do have some smaller ones. All right, let's just see kind of what that looks like. More magic. Less static. I think that's it. Just a really good feeling to get something like this in this beautiful journal. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you are ever like wondering about how to create a background, try this you know, and you don't have to use distress ink. You can use whatever kind of ink that you have on hand. You know how big I am about using what you have. Use your inks to create that background, and then you never have that moisture problem, right? Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. If you like this video, I have some information below in the description box about how you can support this little 60-plus-year-old artist over here. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. See you soon. Bye.